first DNF of the year, you could say that I was not in love with this book. Hello besties, it is Kira. Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we're going to be doing just a chill, romance-specific reading vlog. Side note, if the angle and my outfit is the exact same as last week's video, don't mind that. We're just doing it all today. I thought for Valentine's Day, I could do just a cute little romance-specific reading vlog where I just read romance books for the week and nothing too serious. It's currently Sunday, and I did show you guys a little bit of me reading earlier at work and just like what book I'm reading, that type of situation. So I am starting off this video kind of finishing up a book. The book that we are going to start off with this video, and I'm honestly probably gonna finish, I don't know if I'll finish it tonight, I'm hoping to, because it's called The Darkest Corner of the Heart by Lysina Coney. This is the second book, and I think it's like the Brightest Light series. I really enjoyed the first book, The Brightest Light of Sunshine. I recommend it. And basically, this is about the sister, the younger sister of the mailman character in the first book. It takes place, I think, like 17 years later or something like that. It's her romance story. She is like a ballet dancer, and she going to do this really big audition and ends up injuring her ankle. So she has to do physical therapy, and she ends up meeting this guy named James, who is her physical therapist, and he's like 31 years old. He's older than her, but like right off the bat, they're both just like weirdly attracted to each other or just like intrigued about each other. But, like, they can't date because, you know, the age gap, and she's his patient. It's kind of just their romance story. I'm almost done with it. I am just finding myself relating to Maddie's character like so much. Like, her thought process and everything she's going through is just like me. She's me, I am her. She overthinks. We're just feeling like she's not enough, and everybody that she loves leaves her, and feeling like a burden to people. I'm like, was this written about me? He's just a very like grouchy man, but like rightfully so about whatever that he has going on in his past. And again, this is an emotional romance. I love an emotional romance. Both of these characters have very traumatic pasts and stuff that they are going through. They're kind of there for each other as kind of like friends, and then there's definitely like a friends with benefits type of situation. Definitely a slower burn. I feel like it was like 60% of the way through the book before they really like even kissed. You can just tell how much James cares about Maddie. Like, even just being her physical therapist, like reassuring her with the different exercises and being very just gentle and careful with her was so cute. And he's so protective of her. Like, he always has to like drive her home after her late night bar shift. Just Maddie making him feel comfortable so that he can open up about his past and kind of just like let it all out there. I'm just gonna say, this book is making me realize that I should probably be dating older men. Older men might be good for me. I'm really liking it. I am. But there's definitely just like some things that I'm just not really vibing with. I feel like right off the bat, it was very like, not lusty, because I feel like they weren't like saying they wanted to sleep with each other. It was more like very heavy on the attraction and it just being said over and over and over again. Definitely now, even though they're like kind of together, both of them are still not really in it. And they just keep talking about how it's gonna end and it's gonna like ruin them without really even being committed. Anyway, I think that's all my thoughts thus far. I am hoping to finish it today. Writing style is very easy. I literally started this yesterday. I'm almost finished with it. It's like 400 pages. I really like seeing the two characters from the previous book. They're a very big part of Maddie's story. That's all for me. I hope you guys enjoy this little romance reading vlog. I feel like I'm going back to my roots of just reading straight up romance. And let's just get right into the reading vlog. Hello besties, so just finished The Darkest Corner of the Heart. Ended up settling on a 3.5 out of 5 stars. I definitely liked the first book like a lot better. It wasn't like bad, obviously. I feel like this one was like very repetitive. I think my only complaint was that it was kind of repetitive, and I felt like we never really got them like being in that happy relationship. I never felt like settled. Other than that, I really liked the two characters separately, and I really liked them together. Flew through it. Writing style was very easy. There was just something about James. He really like cared so much about Maddie. It was just like so heartwarming. And then like it's just confession of love. I was like, Why don't men exist like this? It's truly upsetting. I don't know if this is only going to be a trilogy. I know there is a third book. I definitely recommend the first book, giving that one a try, and if you want to continue with the series, you should. I learned in this book is that I'm gonna date older men. I've settled on it. I think next I'm going to read Not in Love by Ali Hazelwood. This cover is really just giving all the cutesy romance, Valentine's Day, February vibes. I don't know. I think he is trying to like buy her company or something, and they're like supposed to be rivals, but they decide to kind of have like this secret arrangement of some sort. I don't know. I heard that this one's a lot spicier than Ali Hazelwood's other books. I love her STEM romances so much. They're just so fun. I don't understand half of what they're saying, but there's always a lot of humor within them. I always end up loving like both the female and the main characters just on their own. So let's see how this one goes. Let's continue with the cutesy romance vibes. Do I like my bookmark? It really fits. Hello besties! So, I am finally here to give a update for this video. I feel so bad because I feel like I haven't gotten any content for this video yet. I'm just so busy. It's hockey season is all I'll say. It's Wednesday, my day off. I just want to give you guys just a real quick update on Not in Love by Ali Hazelwood. I'm currently on page 132, and I will say, I feel like last month I blamed a lot of the stuff I was saying on my reading slump, and I feel like now I'm over my reading slump. Can't blame the reading slump because I think I'm out of it. I just don't think I like this book. And I'm gonna try to make it maybe closer to halfway unless I literally just cannot read anymore. I'm just so bored. Don't think I like the characters or the plot, at all. It's feeling like I might DNF this. The premise of him kind of buying her company and then they're gonna be secretly seeing each other. I knew that was the premise of the book, is them just basically it's just smut. That's what their relationship is built on. Especially in Ali Hazelwood's books, I tend to like both of the characters. Are they not supposed to be likable? Because I'm just not liking them. Again, I know it's supposed to be like this, but it's just so lusty and I just can't get over it. It's overly lusty and I'm confused. I'm confused about everything. I don't know if it's just me, but the science talk and the science facts and the language in this one is so much more prominent than any of her books before. Usually I can follow along enough with the science language, just not engaged. I'm not gonna waste my time on books this year. It won't even be a soft DNF. I think it'll be a hard DNF, which will be my first DNF of the year. I only have a couple more days, so hopefully I'll decide if I want to DNF that or not, or finish it up and hopefully maybe start another book for you guys. Yeah, that's all my rambling, my yapping that I have to do for now. We'll talk to you guys at some point. It's probably about an hour later since I talked to you guys. I decided to DNF. And this year, again, I really want to be if I'm not enjoying a book, I'm not going to waste my time on it. I had no interest. You already knew that they were going to have a third act breakup or whatever because of him buying her company. You just knew how it was going to end. Didn't like the characters, didn't like the plot, didn't really love the writing style either. I don't know what it is about this one, but the sciencey words and topics were just more prevalent, and I just was always confused. I feel like Ali Hazelwood's books for me are pretty hit or miss. DNFing this, first DNF of the year. Didn't expect it to be. I'm thinking of starting Always Mine by Laura Pavlov. This is the first book in the Honeymoon series. What I know about this one is that it's like a best friends to lovers small town romance, which I love. I think like he's a firefighter or something, and that's pretty much all I know. And I have a couple of other books already on my Goodreads DVR from this author, so want to see if her writing style and her small town romances are for me. Usually don't love any kind of like best friends or friends to lovers books, but I'm gonna give this one a shot. I will obviously give you guys an update when I'm a little bit into it, tell you my thoughts, all that. So let's get moving on with this video. Hello besties, it is the next morning. I just want to give you guys a quick update on Always Mine. I'm currently page 208. Anyway, yesterday as you guys saw, I started this book and I had like a lot of time to read. So I read a lot of pages yesterday, like literally almost 200 pages. Really didn't talk because I don't have much thoughts other than I really liked the beginning of the book. I liked the dynamic and the setup of, I think it's going to be about all the sisters, it seems like, because I think there's 5 sisters and 5 books. I like jumping right into seeing all the sisters and kind of like the found family, the actual family. Really hooked from the beginning. It's really easy to read, understand, and I'm really liking the whole like firefighter house, I guess, aspect. See, this is the thing about when I read any kind of like friends to lovers or best friends to lovers, it's like them talking about their like lust and their attraction or whatever is so quick because they already are friends. And I feel like page, I don't even know, like 15, they were already talking about sleeping with each other. But like, they're like, oh, we never thought of each other that way. Be freaking for real. I don't like that, but I knew that that was gonna be what was gonna happen, so it got like a little bit better, and then something happened. It was kind of like third act conflict really early on in the book, but then it got resolved, and now I guess they're happy. Nico, the male main character, has so much like just trauma and everything going on with him, which is like really, really sad to see. I don't know if there's like a mystery or like a suspense aspect because basically like his father was really abusive and he got out of jail and is now kind of back living with his mom, and he's kind of like making these like subtle threats and is kind of just like lingering there. I don't know if something is gonna happen with him. We'll see. I just wanted to talk to you guys that I'm somewhat enjoying it now because I probably will finish it hopefully later today at some point. I think I have like a little over 100 pages left. That's it for me. I'm going to get ready for work, continue reading today, and whether or not I finish the book today, I will obviously tell you guys, and I will talk to you guys later. Hello bestie boos. I never call y'all that. Hello besties, it is me, here to give a final review, update, thoughts on Always Mine by Laura Pavlov. I ended up settling on a 3.5 out of 5 stars. I really liked it. It was just really easy to read. I loved the family aspect between all of the sisters. I'm really excited to continue the series because all the sisters have such different personalities and I just want to see how they are in their own books. Y'all know I'm not the biggest fan of friends to lovers or best friends to lovers. That's just a personal thing for me. I felt like it was very like insta lusty, insta attraction-esque. And I'm surprised because like the third act conflict was very early on in the book, and I felt like before we were even halfway, something happened and then they got back together, and I was like, why do I have like 150 pages left? Like, what is going to happen? Then you kind of had like this lingering like mystery kind of aspect. It was very predictable, honestly. I just overall felt really bad for Nico. He had such a troubled past, and I'm so glad that things ended up working out for him. And I did really like his relationship with Vivian. I don't have like much thoughts about it. It was kind of just like a mindless read that I read very, very quickly, and yeah, I liked the writing style. I will be continuing with the series, like I said. It really was like a sweet story. Like, they were sweet, cute. You could tell that they obviously really cared for each other. 3.5 5 stars. I would recommend if you just want kind of like a mindless, quick read. So it is Thursday, and I'm going to kind of do like a little wrap up kind of final day situation on Saturday because I have another reading vlog I need to film for next week. So I'm not sure if I will do another book in this video. Might be the end of the video. You guys will see. Hey, bestie Westie. So this, I think, is the same angle that I last talked to you guys. I don't know if I'm wearing the same shirt as well. I am here to wrap up this video. I didn't end up starting another book. Hopefully I got enough content for you guys. Hopefully this video does not suck. I'm here to give you guys just a little wrap up. Alright, so started this video by finishing up The Darkest Corner of the Heart. I ended up giving this a 3.5 out of 5 stars. Really quick, easy writing style. I felt like they never like were committed in their whole like relationship thing. There were definitely things that were like holding them back, and I felt got really repetitive, but it was a little bit of a more of an emotional romance. I liked how much the main character James like really cared for Maddie and really took care of her and all that kind of stuff. It was really cute. I love the age gap. This book really taught me that I should date older men. And that's where I'll leave off. Really enjoyed this one. Would definitely recommend this series. And then next up is one that we DNF'd, and it's Not in Love by Ali Hazelwood. I just didn't connect with the plot, with the characters. I was confused reading this whole entire thing. If the characters were supposed to be unlikable, but they just were unlikable. Like, so much lust. And I know that she had a little disclaimer that that's what this book was going to be, but like, it was way too much for my liking. First DNF of the year. You could say that I was not in love with this book. Okay. We're gonna move on. Last but not least for this video, we finished Always Mine by Laura Pavlov. Gave this also a 3.5 out of 5 stars. It was cute. I'm not the biggest best friends to lovers or friends to lovers lover. It's just not like my preferred trope, because I feel like we just start off with being like, yeah, we're best friends. We're only been in the friend zone. But now I'm thinking about him this way. And I'm like, I didn't even get any build up. You know what I mean? If I was just gonna like a friends to lovers or best friends to lovers, like I want them to like start off not having those feelings for each other, then slowly start realizing. Like, I wanted like a slow burn. I like seeing all like kind of the found family and the actual family in this book. I feel like overall Nico and Vivian's like friendship was really, really cute. They really did care for each other because they like grew up together, really caring for each other and looking out for each other. There was like a little bit of like a mystery suspense situation, which I ended up guessing really early on. I feel like that kind of kept me in the book and bumped it up a little bit. All right, that concludes my little romance reading vlog for the week. I hope you guys enjoyed. Romance is just such a classic, and you know, February, Valentine's Day coming up. I think when I post this, it will be like 2 days or something. My Valentine are my books and my book boyfriends. You don't have somebody to spend Valentine's with? Yes, you do. Look at your library. You have plenty of book boyfriends to spend your Valentine's Day with. Make sure to follow all my socials down low, along with my Goodreads, my Amazon wishlist, stuff like that is down there if you want to check it out. Like, comment, subscribe for more videos by me. And I'll see you guys next week for another video. Bye!